Welcome back, everybody. This is JenSandwiches, here to take another bite out of Zombie Exodus Safe Haven. Last time, we went to go try to find Sean, and there was nothing there, except his zombie wife. And then this military truck came by and possibly murdered one of their comrades. Don't know. So now we're back at home. Let's check our stats really quick. Okay, we're still doing alright. So I think next we should probably look around the area of our house and see what's up. So, with the way the world looks outside and no sign that the outbreak is over, you realize resources are crucial to your survival. You'll need to leave the safety of your home to find food, supplies, items to secure your home, and even to make contact with other survivors. That's what you call other living people now, survivors. Before leaving, you consider the weapons you're holding, trench knife and M9 pistol. Okay, now I'm going to change weapons because going outside is different than investigating a house. I'm still going to take the knife because I think it's good to have something that's silent, but I'm going to take my rifle. Okay. You lock up your house and leave it once more for the day. With no humidity and the stiff breeze, you feel cool, though the air is noticeably warmer than yesterday. Activity has picked up in the area as the suburbs have come to life. A woman you don't recognize walks a mastiff on the opposite sidewalk, a holstered pistol clipped to her belt. She picks up speed and turns down a path when she spots you. A gunshot rings out a short distance away, and you instinctively duck. You see no infected, but you know they're around, and you can't help but wonder when one will appear. You step off the porch and glance all around the calm street. Birds flutter about, and wildflowers sprout at the edge of the curb. Piles of snow melt in the warmer air, wetting lawns and dampening the road. You see no activity on the street. No cars or military vehicles, no neighbors or other survivors, not even the infected wandering around. Aside from Sean, Vince, and Parker, you don't know many other neighbors. At the end of the block sits a three-story Victorian owned by an older couple you've rarely seen outside their home. Further up the road, a home under construction has boards covering the first-floor windows and plywood hammered over the door. A narrow fire escape leads from the curb to the second floor, which appears unprotected. Further down the street is the largest house on the block, a large one-floor residence with owners who travel often and might not even be home. Having checked out the neighborhood, you step back inside your house to decide your next move. Okay. Can I craft anything? I don't think I can. Craft, oh. I see. Explosives. Holy shit. Okay, on second thought, no, I don't need anything right now. I don't think. Let's Wow, sorry if you guys can hear that banging. My neighbors have been doing some kind of weird construction pretty much all day, and it's very loud, and I'm in the only place in my house possible where you, like, kind of can't hear it. But if you can't hear it, I'm sorry. Let's go check out the three-story home with the light flashing. Let's check that one out. Before leaving, you consider the weapons you're holding. Yeah, I still want to keep those. You lock up your house and leave it once more for the day. You cross the stream in back of your house and walk over to the three-story house. But before entering, you search the outside of the property for the best way in. The main entrance has a waist-high wrought iron fence, and past it stands double-arched doors lined with dark brass. Potted gardenia trees sit on opposite ends of the front step. You gaze down the side of the home. In the middle of the far wall is another entrance, and you walk over to check it out. There stands a flat door, half glass, half metal. You figure this door would be much easier to break open, though doing so might be noisy. Continuing your search of the perimeter, you follow the sidewalk towards the back of the hall to a walled-in garden. Standing at least a foot taller than you, the wall could be climbed to gain access to the back of the house. Knock on the front door, maybe someone's home, find a way inside through the front, the side entrance, or climb the wall in the garden. Well, let me just knock on the door first. Maybe someone is home. From what you know of the residents, they're an elderly couple who should welcome a visit from a neighbor. Why not knock to see if they're home? You press the latch on the wrought iron fence and step onto the welcome mat. The strong herbal smell of gardenias welcomes you to the entrance. You ring the doorbell and hear a series of long, musical chimes playing through the front of the house. Your ears try to pick up any other sounds, but you hear no movement inside nor anyone calling for you to enter. As the chimes end, you knock on the door, but still hear nothing to indicate that someone's home. You try for a few more rings and knocks, but with no answer. You'll have to choose a new way to enter the house. Okay, let's climb the wall. I kind of want to take a look at the backyard. You walk to the back of the house and the tall gray stone wall enclosing the yard. Branches from fig trees hang over the top of the wall, and bright green ivy climbs over it in a sweeping circular pattern. A strong flowery smell wafts from the garden, reminding you of the change in season from spring to summer despite the snow on the ground. You listen for any noise that might indicate someone or something being on the other side of the wall, and hear only the gentle breeze rattling the leaves. You step several paces and rush to the wall. You leap and plant a foot in the middle of the stone surface, then use it to propel your body up the side. Your hands grip the top edge, and you pull yourself over until you're standing in the yard. Landing in the garden, you see an amazing collection of flowers and plants arranged in bunches of grass and rows of pots with tremendous care and order. Small patches of snow crowd the corners, and the first few sprigs of growing leaves sprout from the Flora. You're a student of survival in the outdoors, and no common household edible plants. You pick through the various flowers and plants in the yard and identify quite a few. A lemon plant, microgreens, mint, rosemary, and peppers, though none have grown yet. The leaves are edible. You pick a bunch of each and place them in your backpack. Sweet! You step inside and search downstairs. The interior of the home has a period feel, like the residents belong in the 18th century. The kitchen is decorated in white and lace, except for a wall of exposed brick. You hear scratching from the other side of a vintage lime green door, low to the ground and soft as if made by an animal. The vaulted ceiling has exposed wood beams and dozens of hanging potted plants. The living room has an open fireplace, cold but clear of ash, stone floors, and long leather couches. On one lies an older man, stretched out, eyes open, wearing the pallor of death. Well, from the second floor, heavy footsteps clomp along the hall. You look to the top of the staircase in the living room. A zombie bursts around the banister and hobbles down the steps. Short and round, she has tight, curly black and gray hair, and a floral house dress soiled and stuck to her skin. She doesn't growl or scream, but emits a low, throaty murmur like a slow-starting motor. As the zombie descends, scary, probably disable her as she runs down the stairs, because I want to look around here more. The zombie wobbles with each step and half slides as she tries to descend. Her long dress wraps around her legs, further restricting her movement. You scan the room and look for anything you could use to create an obstacle for her. You look to the low-hanging potted plants hooked to the ceiling and yank the thin cord suspending them. A weighty plant drops, and you lift the cord, swing it in a long arc, and toss it at the legs of the zombie. The clay pot smacks her legs, and the cord swings and wraps around her ankles, tangling up in her dress. She topples forward and slams against the steps. Teeth rattle from her mouth, and brown blood spills from beneath her head. Her body stops moving, and the sounds in her throat die. You can't tell if she's truly dead or just unconscious, so you leave her alone till she moves. Cover her body out of respect. She might be a zombie, but she used to be a person. We're gonna make sure she's dead first. You creep over to her body and lean down, ready to finish the job if she stirs or shows signs of unlife. She remains still, but you draw out your knife and impale her head just to ensure she won't rise again. You check her body, but she has nothing in her pockets and only wears a simple house dress. However, she wears a heart-shaped locket around her neck. You flip over the locket and see an inscription. Greg and Flora, wed 4/26/65. You leave the locket on the woman. Maybe it'll help her rest in peace. With the zombie out of the way, you scan the room. The dead man still lies on the couch, and you hear the faint sounds of scratching from the lime green door in the kitchen. The phone rings again, and you have yet to search the room. The phone rings. The phone's been ringing? I didn't even... Oh, wow. Did I read that and not even realize? Jeez. I kind of want to see what's in the door. But should I answer the phone? No, let's check the door. You step near the door, and the scratching grows more intense. Claws dragging over wood. You hold up your trench knife and yank open the door. A fat, tan cat brushes past your legs and darts into the living room. Fast for its size, the cat darts away and disappears up the staircase. Glad I took care of that zombie before Kitty went up there. You peer into the basement, much smaller than you'd expect in a house of this size, and descend the unlit staircase. You yank an overhead cord, hoping the light turns on, but the bulb remains unlit. You take out your flashlight. The creaking staircase moans underfoot, but at least that's all you hear. Reaching the basement floor, you scan the area and find it empty of anyone living or unliving, but it is stocked with canned goods and other supplies. A metal can of gasoline, a pack of batteries, a few six-packs of soda, a plastic container of bleach, a few dozen or so cans of food, wood planks and other building materials, and a large nylon tarp. You spend more time scavenging through supplies of boxes and debris and uncover a pack of water purifying tablets, a new solar panel, spare mechanical parts, spare electrical parts, and some metal scraps. Someone who lived here must have been a builder or an engineer to have such items. Sweet, I am glad I looked around here. You have the following items: 30 or 6 ammo loads, 9mm magazines, aluminum baseball bat. Ooh. 1 backpack, 2 bars of soap. Oh, I can take 9 more items. Oh, I see. Okay. How much food do I have? I'm sorry, I keep yawning, I'm sorry. Okay. I have 21 food. I had like nothing. Oh, I have 4 wood parts. I have 2 solar panels. Okay. Toilet paper. Do I need toilet paper? Huh. Sorry. I might have to cut this. I have to stare at this for a little while so I can properly prepare. But okay, this is where I'm confused. If I take 3 things here, will I have no room to take things in other places? Because I want to look around other places too, but I feel like these things are like too good to give up, you know? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's take the metal parts. Let's see. And let's take some electrical parts. I guess I'll just take stuff. I mean, we'll find out, right? Okay. You finish scavenging the basement and return to the first floor. Alright, I'll answer the phone now. You lift the phone and press the receiver to your ear. Hello? Who's there? Says a man's voice, manic and desperate. Mom? Dad? Are you there? Yeah, I'll tell him I'm the neighbor, I mean, sure. You see no reason to lie to the man or any risk of sharing your name. This is Greg. My parents live in that house. Do you know them? Are they there? I heard on the news that the outbreak is bad in Nightfall. You glance over at the body of the older man on the couch and the dead woman at the foot of the stairs. I could tell him... don't know anything. Parents are here. I can't get to the phone now. No, I don't want to be mean to Greg. Wow, what the fuck? You really have the chance to be a terrible person in this game, don't you? Jeez. Alright, I'll tell him. I live in the neighborhood and came into your house. On the couch is an older man, and I'm afraid to say he's passed away. You describe the man, and Greg confirms that it's his father. You add that the man died of natural causes, as you see no marks or signs of infection. And my mother, Greg says. His voice breaks, but he speaks in a calm tone. She passed away too. I'm sorry. You hold back from telling Greg that his mother became a zombie. Why upset him any further? Thank you for your honesty, he says. I better get going, Greg. Just be careful where you are. Thanks. We're safe here for now. By the way, if you head up to the third floor, go to the attic. In there you'll see a painting of their wedding day. Move it off the wall. Behind it there's a safe. The combination is 42665. Mom and Dad can't use any of what's inside anymore. Take care. With the call over, time to move on with searching the house. Okay, well, being nice paid off. Let's go upstairs and then we can come back down and search. You climb the stairs to the second floor. Each step creaks as you ascend, and a cool draft blows into your face, carrying with it a musty smell. A spider web lays across the divide from the banister to the first floor ceiling, and in it clings the silk cocoon of a meal in wait. Dim light shines through the second floor hallway, and you hear a light rhythmic pattern, though you see no source for it. You reach the landing and scan the area, ready for any sudden threats, but you sense no one sharing the second floor with you. A rush of air blows through an open door in the hallway, while the door facing it is closed. Farther down are a staircase going up and another closed door. Framed portraits and simple oil paintings adorn the walls, and several large potted ferns stand in attendance here and there along the hallway, the edges of their leaves now brown and wilting. Your search of the second floor uncovers little of note except for old useless clothes and other personal items. In the bathroom, you find a bottle of antibiotics, numerous clean bandages, a few bars of soap, and a bottle of shampoo. A closet holds a stack of neatly folded blankets. In a small nook in a spare bedroom, you find a first aid kit. From the TV remote, you remove a pair of batteries. Finally, your search reveals a sewing kit stashed away, and inside someone hid half a pack of cigarettes and some candy bars. Oh, I can still take more? So I can take 9 items from each place that I look. Okay, that's good. Well, antibiotics for sure. And bandages. First aid kit. Shampoo. Another bar of soap because I was almost out. Batteries. Candy bars. Take the sewing kit, takes 2 slots. Okay, that's fine. And one more thing. Blanket. Okay. After choosing the items to take, you start up the narrow staircase to the third floor. You ascend the stairs to a dusty attic-sized bedroom. The strong smell of mold lingers in the air, and the floor feels damp to the touch as you place your hands down for balance as you climb. Light footprints disturb the layer of dust on the floor, and they lead to a twin-sized bed covered in quilts. A painting of a pair on their wedding day hangs above the backboard. Next to a small arched window sits a portable generator connected to a lamp, and as you observe the setup, the light flicks on, apparently set to a timer. Near the window is an old workbench with tools and wooden scraps laid out. You fit some of the tools and wood scraps into your backpack. The generator is heavy and awkward, but you could carry it home. You'll be fatigued by the effort, but it may be worth it. How tired am I now? Yeah, I'm taking it with me. I need that generator. Fuck that. Okay. You lift the generator and balance it in your arms to distribute the weight. Knowing the safe's location, you stand next to the bed and lift the painting off the wall. Sure enough, a square safe sits in the attic wall. You try the combination and the safe door pops open. There are a few items inside, but you can tell these are the things the couple valued most, such as a diamond ring and some financial documents. You take the ring over a full carat stone, as well as $2,000 in cash. Though you have no idea if money holds value or not any longer, you see no reason to leave it behind. Also inside are 4 vials marked insulin, which you take. With the attic searched, you climb down the stairs to the second floor. You leave the house through the side door, content with your search, and return home. Sweet. As you step close to the front porch, you spot a handprint on the wall of your home, larger than a normal human hand and dark brown with a stripe of ruby red through the palm. Larger than a normal human hand? What does that mean? You see no other marks on your property, though some trash has been piled up on your lawn. Okay. Your hand falls to your trench knife as you reach for the doorknob. Still locked, you use your keys and enter the home. Inside, everything remains as you left it. It's 4 p.m. now. Wow, that took a long time. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave that here for now. Oh, now we made a bunch of progress. We've done quite a bit of exploring, so I'm pretty satisfied. So yeah, thanks everybody for sticking with me and watching. I will hopefully have the next one out soon. See you all in the next episode. Bye.